Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll show you how I made this pink and black doodle in my craft paper sketchbook. What I love about this sketchbook is that it's small and it's a lot of fun to doodle in. Since the paper isn't white, it challenges me to try out new ways to get color to pop. And I wrote a post about this sketchbook and about doodling on craft paper. I'll leave a link to that post in the description of this video in case you're interested in reading more about that. What you can see me using is black, and black will look very strong either on white paper or on craft paper. And I'm also using a Sakura Jelly Roll pen, which is very opaque, so the color looks vibrant and strong, whether it is on white paper or craft paper or even on black paper. When you draw on paper which is white, you learn something about your tools, but when you also use the same tools on paper which is not white or even black, you learn even more about your tools. Suddenly you find that some of your pens or markers or paints are more opaque, while others are more transparent or translucent. So some of your colors require a white background in order to be vibrant, whereas other colors, since they're more opaque, can work and can be vibrant even on a darker background or a different background. And that's one of the things I love about craft paper, because it taught me a lot about my tools and about opacity and about the different materials or pigments or markers that are available to me. So I highly recommend trying out doodling on craft paper. Another great thing about opaque markers or pens is that if I wanted to, I could draw with the pink on the black and it will still show. And I could draw with the black on the pink and it will still show. It's really, really interesting to learn about opacity and about the consistency of your tools. And a lot of the time, the way you learn is just by experimentation and drawing, and that makes it all the more fun. So basically, in order to make a doodle like this, which has all sorts of colors mixed, intermingled together, what I do is doodle for a while with one of the pens and then switch up to the other pen and doodle for a while with the other pen. I try to look at the doodle and decide whether there's too much of one color in one area and I want to sort of incorporate the other color in that area too. What you see me drawing right now in the top right is a happy experiment. What happens when I start doodling is I feel like, you know, when you start a car, at first the car is cold, but as I move along, I start to flow better, and then new patterns emerge without me even thinking about them too much. Sometimes, since I doodle a lot, I doodle the same things that I already doodled in a previous drawing. But sometimes I do things which look new to me and I surprise myself, and that's a lot of fun. And the way to do that is just to keep doing it. Each day you come up with a new idea, and it doesn't have to be like something you thought of. It just happens as you are drawing on the page. And I really like the way those scallops with the blocks of rectangles look together. It got me thinking that I'd really like to look back at some of my doodles and sort of pull some of the shapes that I found were successful in some of them and incorporate them in new doodles, or expand them and make a doodle that is more strongly based on those patterns that emerged in other doodles. I don't do that a lot. I usually just start fresh and start a new doodle, and I guess I could benefit from trying that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And you're welcome to share this video with friends if you think they'd enjoy watching, and I'll see you next time.